Hello, my dears. This is Resilient Lives extending greetings to you today. I trust you're doing well. All is well here. Whew. I know that some who are listening like to listen to this when they are walking. So I hope you don't mind if I accompany you on your walk today. We are thriving, and it is an interesting thing that we're doing during this pandemic season. I was reading in one of the Survivor personality books, and it was saying thriving is something that you do in a major change, undisputed change. And it's when you gain strength from that. Isn't that interesting? Because that's just what we've been doing. So I'm sending you greetings, just wanting you to know that I'm here to accompany you on this journey today. Yesterday we had a storm, a really bad storm. You could see the skies darken, and we've had storms before, but I was concerned, and I guess I probably didn't tell you, I started this deck garden. So I have various herbs and plants out there on the deck, and the wind picked up, and then the rain, and I wasn't so concerned about the rain because I figured, good, I don't have to water the plants. Nature will handle that. But the winds were just whipping so, and I was concerned that the little plants would not be strong enough to weather the storm, which made me think about our lives. You know, when I think about the storm, the word storm, and I think about that concept, we too are in a storm, and sometimes storms ease up, and sometimes they are ongoing. It depends on the type of storm it is. But my concern was for the fragile ones. And I would go out when the rain would stop and see, do I need to move it in? What do I need to do to make sure that it survives? And one of the little cucumber plants, it looked like, I tried to shore it up with a little more soil. And I said, well, I've done all I can do. And so when I think of the storms in life that we're encountering, we are shoring each other up during this time. We are attempting to be the virtual support, sending a little love, caring, and just letting each other know that we are here because we do want to thrive. We want to make it through the storm. We do want to be able to flourish and reach the goals that we have set. And it's interesting. The interesting thing is all things that happen to us in our lives shape us and make us the women and men that we become today. All of our life experiences, the storms, the joys, the sorrows, the losses, all of this and our reactions to it shape us into the people that we become today. And so we are changing every day because of life experiences. There is a Greek philosopher, and I'm definitely not going to try and pronounce the name, but the Greek philosopher states that how many times can you step into a river. And it, I would think, well, how many times can you step into the same river? Well, he says you can only step in the same river once, because each time that you step into the river, you've changed. And so it's a different experience. Our todays we are not the same as we were yesterday because of life's experiences. So that's an interesting thing as we go on to look at how all of the experiences of being quarantined, all of the experiences of dealing with the pandemic, racism, all of the deaths and the losses and the things that sadden our hearts, all of those things are shaping us. And so we're aware of those things. And so I just want us to be aware of how we can manage ourselves, because that's what we're trying to do day in and day out. It doesn't always matter what the disaster or crisis is. It matters how we react to it, how we control the emotions. So I would suggest that we look at the storms in life and take care of ourselves. We want to thrive. And it's interesting because the thriving that we're doing is making us stronger. It didn't say that only the fun things. Basically, what the studies are showing, that adversity, obstacles, and the way we handle them make us stronger. And so that's why we've tried to be persevering and continuing to do those things that are positive, because when we look at the negatives, we look at the things that sap our energy. And so as we look at the energy piece of this, we understand in managing our lives, we are to really manage our energy instead of worrying about managing our time. And there's, I don't know, maybe about 4 different energies that I'll mention. Is that your physical energy, you want to get some sleep and rest, and your mental energy, you want to stay away from that negative stuff. Your emotional energy, you want to probably diffuse any mess and not let it stick on you. And your spiritual energy. And that's the interesting one, because when you are looking at the spiritual energy, you're thinking about that sweet spot. That's the spot that is going to bring you joy or bring you satisfaction in what you're doing, or help you to feel fulfilled. And so the sweet spot in your spiritual energy is one that you should give some thought to also. So as we prepare to leave you today for another time, I just want you to remember to watch your energy and know that everything that's happening to you today and always shapes you. It's shaping you into the person that you are becoming. So you get a vote on how you want to do it by the way you're handling and perceiving it. So please know that I love you, sending you some virtual hugs. I know everyone is interested in getting out, and so if you're walking, I'm glad that you allowed me to walk with you today. Stay well, be loved, and until tomorrow, be good.